Hello and welcome to my channel. Ask me a stock and I will cover it for you from long, medium to short term perspective based on the studies of Ichimoku and Harmonic Trading Patterns. So if you would like me to cover a stock for you, write it in the comment section, but do make sure that it is from the large, mid or small cap stocks, no micro cap stocks, please. Now, a disclaimer, this is not a trading or investing advice to you. This is an educational talk purely based on the studies of Ichimoku and harmonic trading patterns. Please do your study properly before taking any decision with regards to your investing and trading. No fees has been charged for this. This is an absolutely free video. Now, today's talk is JK Paper, a small cap company with a market cap of 5,300 crores. It's a leader in the office paper and coated paper industry. It recently in 2021 also started a packaging board manufacturing industry. It has three plants, one in Orissa, one in Gujarat, and one in Telangana. Its promoter holding is at 49.64%, FII holding at 11.86%, domestic institutions at a small 5.5%, with the public holding 33% of the shares. Now let's have a look at the charts and try to decode what lies ahead for JK Paper. So now I'm going to start as usual with the highest time frame quarterly charts. You can see right from its listing a little bit of dump from 2005 to the subprime lows, but then a splendid recovery from there. But from an Ichimoku point of view, the stock tends to, in its quarterly, also break the baseline. We can see it here. Right now, also, it has broken the important baseline support. Strong stocks rarely do that in the quarterly chart, but this one has. But nevertheless, the stock has given phenomenal returns. You can see continuous higher high formations taking place in the stock. One more interesting aspect about this chart is that the retracement the stock has done in the previous two occasions, first from 2010 onwards, 2010 all the way down to 2013, a 3 year time-wise correction, but 78% of a decline. Then we have one more from 2018 all the way down to 2020, which is almost 78%. The current one just started in July 24. Whether it's over or not, it's too early to say that. But right now, it is more closer to the 62% retracement, which we can measure from here and check it out on where it is currently. So here you go, 62% retracement currently. If history has it, then if it is going to match, but it is not mandatory that it will match, one should be keeping that in mind. So this is an important level right now of 277. Let's have a look at the monthly charts and try to analyze. Before that, the stock did a Ichimoku price theory quarterly chart basis target. That was the price theory target as near 620, which was completed. From there, we saw a reversal. Now, let's have a look at the monthly chart. Now, in the monthly charts, you can see this correctly exactly at that 62 inside the cloud currently. Trying to push its way out, just spent a little bit of time inside. Also, in the monthly chart, you can see that this was a lengthy consolidation. It did a pullback, paused out here, but then went and broke below the breakout area, which was out here in this case, further steeping down, breaking even below this, the low of that consolidation phase which it had earlier on. Now, in the monthly, the support is at 245 with resistance at 330 and then at around 380 odd levels. After that, much higher at 510 right now. So crucial support of 240 out here, slightly below the 62% Fibonacci retracement. 240 does not hold, will not be good for the stock. It would push it down to that 170, 180 area in that case, which would be quite a bit of a dip taking place. Now let's have a look at the weekly charts and try to decode what lies ahead in the weekly. Now, interestingly, in the weekly, if it were to breach below the 270 levels at 250 and at 225, we have two bullish harmonic patterns awaiting them. It is not necessary that a stock will come all the way down to that level. In case it does, then we have the probability of 250 to 25 where it could stop. Also out here you can see that that breakout pullback which did take place, breached below it and continued to fall from that angle, breaching below even this line out here. And right now in kind of a mess, because the future Kumo is as per Ichimoku is massively bearish out here structure wise, very important for it right now. So as per the weekly, the support is at 250, 225 right now. Initial immediate support out here at 310, 310 to 290 is something which I'll be looking at. That doesn't break. We know that 250 to 25 is that harmonic pattern area where we would be looking for some kind of protection and turnaround, which will also be important because then we have that 175, 160, 78% retracement for the stock in the coming months if the bullish harmonic also fails. The resistance for the weekly is at 350, and then not a very strong one at 400, but 350 more stronger. Then all the way at 475 to 525, the next resistance. Let's have a look at what the daily time frame is telling us. Before I go on to further analyze the stock, I would like to inform you that my courses on harmonic trading patterns, Ichimoku, and trading psychology are available. These are made into videos along with PDF, level-wise, chapter-wise breakups into small segments and videos with loads of examples of both bullish and bearish scenarios. Both Ichimoku and harmonic trading patterns are available in English as well as Hindi. Based on your comfort, you can select whichever one you want. The trading psychology risk management course is extremely important because most traders are either not aware of it or are ignoring it. And could perhaps one of the biggest reasons why we get these reports from SEBI that 90% traders are not making money in the market. It's more to do with discipline than with analysis out there. The course is extremely detailed and also includes bonus material of studies which will complement harmonic trading patterns and Ichimoku. It will also include a system which I have developed of sector rotation, relative sector rotation, in which we identify at any given time which sectors are looking strong, which are looking weak, and among the sectors, which stocks are looking strong and which ones are turning up to be weak. It also has option strategies in a slightly different manner that uh, when to use which kind of option strategy based on the market, and more than that, what is your risk appetite in the market? Would you want to be an aggressive? Are you a defensive trader, more cautious? So based on that, an option study is also added, and most important, a SWOT analysis of your trading, a self-assessment manner in which you will be able to identify where is your strength, where you should be focusing on, what is your weakness, where you need to work on, where are your opportunities of improvisation and threats in certain areas of the market where you need to stay away from. So, fully detailed thing. The link to the courses and details are there in the description box. You can check it out. And if you have any doubts or queries, you can shoot out an email to me. I would come back to you on the top on your doubts and queries. Now let's go back to the stock and reanalyze further. Now, in the daily time frame, one can see that the structure of the rally was one N wave like this, Ichimoku N wave, then another counter trending N wave, and this one still done like this. So this has potential of doing something further like this. Depends how deep this cut is coming down to turn back like this. If it were to turn up like this, what would be the levels I would be looking for in the immediate short term. So the daily support would be at 310, and an extremely crucial one at 290. Failure to hold 290 opens the passage down, which we discussed about 250 to 225. So that's one level I will be looking for. The immediate resistance is 330, which is too close to the current 330, close to the current price. Bigger one at 330, then at 350, 400, and all the way near 525 for the stock in the daily time frame. Now, how would I be trading a stock like this if I were to get into it? So, first and foremost, if I were to look for entry, I would be looking at somewhere in the closer to 310 and between 290 for an entry on the downward side. In the immediate short term, I would keep 200 a daily close below 290 as an exit from the stock. I would not like to hold it because that would mean the probability of 250, 225 coming. While if it supposing moves on the upside, I would be looking at a daily close above 330 for the momentum to build in the stock towards 350, 450, etc. like that. But in the immediate medium term, short term, I would keep in mind that the stock will get a lot of resistance between 425 to 525 like that. If I were to look at it from a medium term to long term point of view, then I would accumulate more aggressively if it were to break the 290 level and wait till 250. So I would do the aggressive buying, keeping in mind the history that the stock does 78% retracement, not necessary all the time the same thing will happen. So downward there or above 330. My potential upside, yes, like I said, 425, 525, and above that, I would be looking at the next Ichimoku target, which is the price theory target, which is at 750. So quite upside. Stock has potential, but it's just about when to enter this stock. Right now, the industry and the stock not doing that great. Uh, so better to wait for a particular level and then take a call with the supports and resistance. Now, I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for regular stock and index ideas. Until then, all the best with your trading and happy investing.